Hi and welcome back. First of all, I hope you enjoyed the video last week. We're gonna make a lot shorter video this time, but on a similar topic. We're actually going to add some speech to this system. So when you do the search, you want some speech as a response. So we're gonna look at how to do that. And in order to do that, we need a let's see, some kind of procedure that we can call and say that we want the system to speak. So we're going to just keep using this voice plugin so we don't have to rewrite a ton of stuff. And we want this to have visibility, public. And I'm going to create a procedure, and I'm going to call it speak, and it's going to take a string is utterance, and you have a string array of a params. Then I'm going to move is utterance to our first param. And then I'm going to call the JavaScript. You do that by a client action. And in the JavaScript, I'm going to create a function called speak. And then I'm going to send the params. And that's all I have to do in our component here. So now let's go into our JavaScript part of the component. And here we want to add the speak procedure function. And that's going to take the utterance as an in parameter. And then we're going to let synth equals window dot speech synthesis. And this is also a package that has a bit wider browser support than the speech recognition, because that's mainly Chrome, I think, that works in. This has a little bit larger support, so if you want to play with that, there are even more browsers that can support it. So let's go here, and then we want speech is a new speech synthesis utterance. And that takes the utterance as a parameter. I hope I'm spelling this correctly here. And then we have synth dot speak speech, and that should be all. Of course, there are a lot of things you can select a voice. You should probably verify that the browser actually supports it. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to keep it short. And if you want to know more, you can just Google and browse. I might add some things later, but it's not for the purpose of this video. This is just to get you into to playing with these things. So let's see. In here, in the search view, we're going to stop that so we can see the interface down here. When we click the voice, we have this on response, and then we get the search updated. And after the search result has been updated, we want to look at the first row that is selected by default. And the way we do that is get column object of our list, and that is the grid 1. So there. And we want column 0, 1, 2, 3 location. And then we need a handle, because this procedure returns a handle. Column. And if we found something here, we want to do a web get ps value of this column to, we want some string, result or something, and then we just call speak, no, send speak, and found in the result. And we can also begin send speak. You can just ask it to say something. Let's see. Like that. And now let's see how that works. Oh, we do have an error. 2, yeah, of course. So let's see if we can hear this. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but I'm going to try to. Okay, so let's see. Berries.
Found in the freezer.
Yeah. Mystical things.
Found in the.
Okay. So we should probably. Okay. So this is always found, but if trim is result is an empty string, and we want to say this. There you go. We should actually set this before we ask for the value. So no, there. So when we got the column, we need to get the S result before we can ask if it's actually there. So let's try to run this again. Apples.
Sorry, not found. Try again.
Shoes.
Found in the wardrobe too.
Oh, yeah. So there you got it. So that's it for this video. If you have any questions or ideas or things you want me to look at, or if you're looking at something in your system that is you're struggling with or something, just send me a comment on an email or something, and I'll have a look. Otherwise, I'll continue doing these videos and seeing what comes up. So have a nice week.